Morning, y'all. Pinball here, Friday the 13th morning. I know we're all in the midst of this interrogation series I've been putting up, but that doesn't mean I'm not paying attention to what's going on in the rest of the world and thinking about the other scenarios that we're all caught in here. What I wanted to kind of go over real quick is these lockdowns and just maybe give you a little different perspective on it. Obviously, look at the lockdowns like, oh my God, get to the store, buy your stuff, do whatever, can't get to a restaurant, whatever it would be. This is what I want you to think about real quick. If anybody ever has taken a look at the banner for the Washington Post, their little tagline underneath says, "Democracy dies in darkness." And personally, I find that a little prophetic right now, because you're listening to the lockdowns that are coming out from Tony Evers or from Cuomo or anything like that. And anybody notice that, gee, we're having curfews put into place. You can't go out after 9 o'clock. You can't go out after 10 o'clock. Okay, now, y'all know me. I kind of do this with a little bit of logic here. You can't tell me that COVID is more dangerous at night than it is during the day, okay? I mean, even if it was any sort of virus, things die in the light. Things don't die in the dark, okay? Except for democracy. And hence the tagline for the Washington Post. So what's going on between 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night and 6 o'clock in the morning? I wonder what's being done while we're not allowed to be able to see what's being done, okay? What are the cities? What are the government? What's the powers that be, the ones that hate the people? What are they doing in the middle of the night to change the world that they don't want us to know about? Don't tell me, again, like I said, that it's protection from COVID. Don't tell me they're trying to repave the roads. God knows they can't do it. Anybody who's ever lived in Chicago knows there's two seasons. There's, winter and construction season. They've been working on the same stretch of road for 50 years. So don't tell me that they're doing infrastructure projects and they want everybody off the streets. Don't tell me this is for the safety of everybody. Oh, people are, we don't want people congregating and people go to bars later at night. Really? You ever been in New York? Okay. You go in New York, you get a drink at 7 o'clock in the morning if you want to. Okay. It's whether the sun's up or the sun's down doesn't make a difference whether or not a bar can be open and selling somebody a drink. Then you get into we don't want more, Gavin Newsom out in California. You can't have more than 10 people over for Thanksgiving. I think New York's doing the same way. They don't want people crossing state lines. What are they hiding from you? Keep an eye out there and on what's going on in your local areas. I'd love to hear from y'all in the comments on this video. Email me, however, what you're seeing in your areas specifically on these lockdowns and what's really going on. What kind of intel you can gather here? Are you seeing more, utility trucks around doing something? Has this something to do with 5G and putting cameras out there? Are we getting into a police state? You start talking about curfews. And I know I did this about a month ago on martial law, but what's going on here? I mean, the American public is not exactly what I'd call up to date and up to speed on paying attention to what's going on. We just kind of blindly go through our lives. Some of us like to think about what's going on in our lives a little bit better than just our lives, but our lives collectively. What's going on out there? What are they trying to put into place under our noses? Why can't we go outside at night? I mean, hell, most of us are asleep anyway, but what are they doing? And if we can all figure out a little bit of it and then do our best to spread that information, maybe we can put a stop to some of this. There's a covert attempt here to take over the country. Your life, my life, everybody's, okay? And personally, I'll be damned if I'm going to live in some communist society with liberal elites thinking that they're better than me. That just ain't happening in my world. So keep your eyes open. Let me know what you're seeing out there. Maybe I can take it a little deeper if you find something. I mean, I've got some good people that I talk to that I can get some intel from. But let me know what you're seeing in different areas. Obviously, I'm in Tennessee. I can't tell you what's going on in Dallas or Minneapolis or Raleigh, North Carolina or something like that. Give me an idea of what you're seeing, and I'll try to take it out a little bit further and see if we can make a little bit of sense of why we can't go out at night. Like I said, democracy dies in darkness. And that's what they're trying to do. All right. Just a little thought in my head this morning real quick and wanted to put this out. But have a great Friday the 13th, everybody. Stay safe. I don't think we got a full moon, so it's not going to be totally crazy, but who knows what it is. Have a great day, y'all. Pinball out.